Hey everybody, this is Des on Clash, and just bringing you a special episode today. We're doing a player spotlight with Gref. Gref, how you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. Another late night, and anyway, I'm a big fan of the podcast Saturday Night Hive, so this is kind of inspired by that, but with a little bit of a YouTube twist, because of course we got some of your fantastic attacks going on right now in the background as we speak. So it's just a little bit different. But anyway, I thought it'd be interesting to get to know you just on a little bit different level. So
I was just happy to talk to everybody on the interweb.
I guess we'll start off with what got you into gaming?
I was bored. So I saw a Clash of Clans commercial. Well, that's maybe what got me into Clash. But saw one on TV when I was sitting at the airport and downloaded it and played it while waiting for a plane, and there you go. Now I'm here.
No kidding. Now, did you play any games as a kid? Like, did you have an Atari? Because we're about the same age, so I mean, did you have like an Atari growing up, or a Nintendo, or?
I had a Commodore 64.
Fantastic.
And then eventually finally bought myself a Nintendo and Duck Hunt and Super Mario Brothers. A little bit of Zelda here and there.
Heck yeah. Love me some Zelda.
And other than that, then I kind of skipped through a little bit and got into the PlayStations, and Gran Turismo was always one of my favorites.
Okay. So you got into a little bit of console gaming?
Mm-hmm. Yep, never really got into the online on that stuff until I got into Flash.
Okay. So no EverQuest or WoW or anything like that?
No, nothing like that.
Good stuff. So for those who aren't in the clan, there's probably not many on the outside that actually watch these. But for anyone who does this outside, what town hall level are you?
I have a 10 and Little Gref is a 9.
All right, so what challenges do you find running those two different town halls? Because there's, well, of course, a huge difference.
Well, it's not as bad anymore. It was a lot worse when I was coming up, and I had the difference in Royals. Once I got Big Gref up into the 30-30 range, and I still had 15-15s on Little Gref, and just trying to ask way more out of my Royals than they were possible to do. But other than that, I mean, it's not bad hitting the same base. I go hitting for an extra spell every now and then on the 9 account, but other than that, it's not too bad.
So, yeah, I'm sure that, I mean, you're definitely better and more used to it than I am. But just sometimes what you think you're going to get out of your Royals is not what you get whatsoever.
Oh, and it's still a huge difference going from the 40-40s to the 30-30s, but 30s still recognize pretty good.
Yeah.
They allow you to make mistakes.
Yeah, heroes make up for a lot of mistakes, and sometimes poor planning.
Right.
All right.
Either that or a wall breaker failed on bad.
Right. So going back, you've been with us for a while now. How did you find SR? Do you remember?
I was kind of surfing clans. I was in a clan where nobody wanted to war because apparently they didn't have enough time to put 6 minutes into 2 attacks every 48 hours. Never quite understood that. And I had tried out at Team WBT and did a war with them, and had my second attack a 0 start, and I got booted shortly after that. And then I was surfing global, and somebody picked me up and said, "Yeah, we're looking for a 10." I was like, "Oh, here I am."
Lucky us.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know if it was, I think it might have been V.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, V or Big Steve or something like that. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I think it was before Big Steve because I think you and SS were our first two tens, and then
That could have been it.
shortly after, I think Big Steve joined us. So I guess what was your Clash of Clans history? So I mean, you started picking up at an airport.
Yeah, then I just started shooting right through. I had two other buddies in the area that were playing, and it was just kind of a race from town hall to town hall, and it kind of got us in trouble. So, myself and SS were both playing, and we were both nines, and we saw how much cooler it was to have level 6 wizard. So up to Town Hall 10 we went with 10-10 heroes and dropped their level 3 infernos, and well, it's been a long ways back since then.
Then you finally realize, oh, that's not a good idea.
Alright, I got all these defenses. Oh wait, I can barely 3-star on a Town Hall 9. Then again, I think when I bumped up to 10 was when the update came out that you couldn't take in at Town Hall 9 just attack with all hogs.
Oh,
Pull the
okay.
CC, pull the heroes to the side, drop your CC witches. They take everything out, spam your hogs. Good game.
Wow. So that was back whenever the heroes were untethered, right?
Yep.
So you could just pull the heroes and the CC out, kill them.
And then that was it.
That's fantastic.
Slam your hogs through a base, 4 heal spells, and that was it. That's all you had to do.
How far we've come.
Yeah. So after that, that's when I definitely needed level 6 wizards, because that was going to make all the difference.
Well, I mean, that's fantastic because you get to see all the Clash evolution and the balancing. And so I guess this is a good segue. What's one thing that you would actually change about Clash from the way it is right now?
Well, that's a tough one. Never really thought about that one too much. I don't know, because it finally feels balanced to a point.
Yeah.
Besides the fact that I'm still not a big fan of 11, say. Can't stand going up against that stupid eagle artillery.
Yeah, that thing's kind of brutal. But no, I think you're right. I think things are semi-balanced. And even at Town Hall 11, it's insanely hard. And I think Valks may be a little overpowered. And not that I think Valks are overpowered per se, but maybe buff some other troops so they can be used also.
Yeah, they're overpowered to a point, but at the same time, as soon as you let them kind of run wild and you don't funnel them and you shoot a couple outside of the base, and next thing you know, you're trying to recover, and
Yep.
you know, at 9, they don't go over where a double bomb is, and you got to try and, you know, surgical your hogs around it, and, well, next thing you know, you screw something up, and
Right.
then you're just sitting there shaking your head.
Right, but like now, at least it feels like you got a chance to 3-star on any base, even if it's not likely. There might be a snowball's chance, right?
Right, for sure. When before it was, well, you could try a big queen walk and throw some golems, giants behind, and hopefully pull out a 3. Otherwise, go up to an air attack, which, I mean, those were a lot of fun until the sweepers got at it, and then just made it, I don't know, it was still possible, but it was tough.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I don't know. Kind of lost myself on that one.
Yeah, it's kind of a. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, that's a good thing. All right. On the subject of changing things, if you could change one thing about SR, what would you change?
What would I change about SR?
Yeah, improve something, fix something.
Not so much. I mean, it seems to be running really well. There are a lot of great people in there. The one nice thing I've seen, even between, you know, whether I'll pop out for a war and go hop around and check on some friends or whatnot, the one nice thing I always see is that our donations never sit there. I mean, and that was one thing I always hated. You're waiting to do an attack, and you're waiting, and all you need is those troops. And next thing you know, it's, a couple hours go by and you're not getting anything.
Right.
I mean, we rarely have that happen except maybe overnight, but even overnight you can get troops pretty easy.
Yeah, it seems like we've got a good evening crew. So like a good European and Eastern presence, I guess. That basically somebody's on all the time.
Well, that, as much as it was, everybody hated the town halls being put back inside because, it was going to be the end of farming and everything else. At the same time, it's easy to get troops now. It used to be, you'd get archers, more archers, and now you can get a golem pretty darn easy.
Yeah, and everybody's running a lot higher in trophies also.
Yes.
So I think
you got to run up there to get the loot bonus.
It's true. It makes it a little more fun too. Just I guess, and with now the new troop times, what do you think about the new troop times?
What's that?
What do you think about the new cook times for troops?
Oh, that's awesome. And it wasn't even the troops so much because that wasn't a big deal. Boost a couple barracks and go on a spree, but it was the royals that always killed me. I mean, hour and 45 or an hour and 50 minutes to get my royals back up.
Yeah, the royals and the spells.
What's that?
I think spells were a big thing also.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 2 hours for spells, that's where I used to break it up and use a lot more earthquakes, just so I could have all the spell factories going.
Yeah, I know I used to, I think, make 4 attacks a day, 3 attacks a day, and now I can basically attack every 40 minutes.
Yeah, right around there. Yeah, it used to be an easy 2 hours in between attacks.
So
without having your town hall on the outside, you'd just be sitting there waiting, hoping that you wouldn't get attacked, so you wouldn't lose your CC troops.
Right. Yeah. So kudos to Supercell. I think they've finally done a couple things right.
Mhm.
All right. So lastly, you had some fantastic. You got 3 out of 4 attacks this war were clears, right? You got 3 stars.
Yep.
2 of those being Town Hall 10s. Do you want to walk us through kind of the game plan, maybe on number 6?
Sure.
So basically, what was the thought process going into 6? And as everybody can see, here's the actual base. What was the approach? Did everything go as planned? I know a lot of times on Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11 attacks, if you don't place things exactly perfect from what your plan was, things can go totally haywire.
Oh, for sure. And I think I've found a lot more now with having the Valks that I can be a little sloppier with the Queen Walks. Kind of just get her going one way or the other. Start taking out some defenses on the side, and then, in this case, I think I pulled the CC troops. I don't remember 100%. I'm just kind of rewatching it right now.
Yeah.
But essentially get her off to one of the sides and get my kill squad down so I can make the beeline for the town hall, rip that core apart, and then just go from there. A lot of it, once I get in there, I'm just kind of rewatching it, trying to remember what it was too. But once that CC came out and then dropped the poisons, wasn't really too worried. There's nothing except an expo hitting the queen. So I think I popped the KS down. Yeah, and I quit using golems on it because I kept seeing the golems and I'd be halfway through the raid and they'd be out stuck on a wall somewhere.
Yeah.
So just using the giants, kind of hoping to get a little more off of the Valks and the core.
That's a good idea.
So making sure all those girls are going in the right way. Then they get out in there, get those axes swinging, whirling around. I like having the poisons, so I rarely use a quake. Especially at Town Hall 10. Once you get a 60-second jump,
Yeah, it's like forever.
Your raid, that's a long time.
It is, yeah.
So I got lucky, and then the healers actually switched and popped over to the Valks. And
how great is that?
Yeah, that just made the raid right there. I knew that was 3 stars at that time. Got the queen back up to full health, and they walked around. I put a couple wizards down on the side to get them right back in once those cannons were distracted, and that was about it. It went pretty well.
Fantastic.
Yeah, there was a ton of redheads left on that one.
Yeah, and that healer switch was, I don't think, I think if we could plan that more often, how great would that be?
Oh, you can't though. I mean, trying to figure out exactly where they're going to go, coming down, once they're coming out of the back of the base, it's like trying to herd cats.
Agreed. Because they were basically tanking for the queen that was cleaning up on the outside, and then they were full health. and then the healer switches back to the queen. So I don't know.
Yeah, I wish I could say I planned that and I knew they were going to do that whole time, but
yeah,
I was just pretty happy when it happened.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we can plan that, but we need to do some test runs to see if we can make that happen.
I know Haas and I messed around with it one other time, trying to get a clean walk to switch off to a king giant walk through the core as she went around the outside. And, well, we're not doing it in war, so you can tell how well that went.
Yeah, maybe do some more playing around. Again, I don't know if that's even possible to plan. But awesome job, fantastic. Really appreciate the time. And excuse me as I'm losing my voice right now. But yeah, do you have anything else to add? Anything you want to plug?
No, I got nothing else right now. I'm just going to try and go find some big loot hits, see what I can get. I got a bunch more walls to build, and I'm really not looking forward to the level 11s, but I'll get there soon enough. It's nothing better than doing the lava walls on 2 accounts.
Right. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, other than that, I got both iPads out. We're getting ready to do some raiding, so I usually start on one and train on the other and flip-flop back and forth, and we'll get some farming in yet tonight.
There you go. Yeah. So we got a EWA event, Elite War Alliance. We're basically broken down into 4 different clans, split up. You ended up all by yourself.
All by myself.
However, you also had 4 base builders in your group?
There was something like that. I'm pretty excited about it, hoping to learn a little something, because I am a terrible base builder myself. I'm much more of a base thief.
You and I both.
Yeah, I like to find them, and then I'll maybe switch some stuff around here and there, but for the most part, anytime I try building, they never turn out well. I usually end up with either 50 walls left, or I need another 50 to complete it.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. I've got, we can have a discussion on this another time, but just seeing some of the bases that North remembers and some of the other clans are running a lot of linear style. They basically just had a lot of linear compartments, and they fit their troops in there to make it work. But we're going to have a ton of good bases after this. Unfortunately, a lot of it will probably be streamed also.
Yeah, but it'll be a lot of stuff that we can at least go off of, and that is the biggest part I'm excited about is being able to talk to these guys from other clans. There's some awesome clans, and some great guys that are, have the knowledge of base building, just kind of picking their brains and seeing what they're thinking as they're doing stuff, just kind of getting the idea where to start and where to go from there, and hopefully I can figure something out along the way.
Heck yeah. Yeah. Well, all right, brother. Good luck, and I definitely. I don't even know who matches up with who to start, but good luck.
And thank you, same to you. Unfortunately, you're going to lose, but it'll be fun in the meantime.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can just drop on your base.
You know, go for it. I'm sure. I'm sure it'd be nothing better than to see a Town Hall 11 fail.
Which would probably be the case. All right, man. So thanks for your time. And everybody, this is Dez on Clash. Feel free to like, comment. Tell me what you guys think about this new format. I know it's a really long video at this point. But huge thanks to Gref, and thanks for repping us in the EWA here in this event, and just everything you do, brother.
All right, thanks a lot.
Hey, thanks to Gref for doing this. It was a lot of fun. If you would like to be next, feel free to hit me up with a PM, and good luck to everyone this weekend at the EWA event. I'm super homesick. Can't wait to get back and clan. Clash on.